Tannehill under center. Derrick Henry the lone setback. Henry gets the carry. Hole up the right side. Breaks a tackle at the 30. There he goes to the 40. Henry's off to the races. Nothing but green in front of him as he goes down the left sideline. 76 yards. The touchdown for Derrick Henry. His 8th of the year. And Henry lights a fire in Nashville.
That was one of the memorable Monday night games of the season, featuring our next guest. The King is here. I'm surprised. Last year you had the throne. I'm surprised you're not taking the throne with you for these.
I know. I should have brought it.
That would have been great. They could carry you in. You know how they do the thing? Carry you in on the throne and put you up here. King Henry, Derrick Henry, great to see you, pal. How's everything?
Everything's good. Great to be here.
Let's start with a moment like that. When you break free and you know you're gone, what's the feeling? What's the thought process, if there even is one, when you're running to the end zone and you know they're not going to get you?
Just hyped up, looking forward to seeing my teammates in the end zone. No.
Do you check video screen?
No, not really. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm trying to get to the end zone.
You know that it doesn't matter. They're not going to get you.
I'm looking to the end zone. I'm ready to go get 6.
Yeah. It was a great season until it wasn't, obviously, and it was a huge surprise for everyone watching the game. I'm sure it was a surprise for you after that Colts game. And it felt like everything's set up for the Titans and everything's fallen together. And then we start hearing news that you've got a foot injury that may require surgery. When did you first know there was a problem with your foot?
First quarter.
But that Colts game?
Yeah.
Because I remember we saw images of you on the sideline, maybe with your shoe off. What told you something was wrong?
It was a running play, which I got hit in the backfield, and then the next play I went on a motion behind the quarterback, and I tried to run. I was like, whoa, something feels a little funny. And then we went out that series and went to the sideline. I was like, hey, my foot feels weird. And then after a while, when I put my cleat back on, it just never felt back right, and I knew something was wrong.
When you find out you're going to have surgery, walk us through that process, because everything was going so well. You're on pace for 2,000 yards again, and then it's over just like that. Give us a thought of what you experience when you get that news, and you have to focus your efforts on getting yourself healthy and come back as you did.
Yeah, devastated, because I've never been hurt during the season with a significant injury, missing a lot of time. So I was devastated. Took a little while to process about the surgery, and just taking it all in. Now it's just a road to recovery, and doing everything I can to get back to possibly play again this past year. When
did you know that you were going to be able to make it back? Because a lot of people just thought it's serious foot injury, surgery. Once we started hearing you may come back, that was a stunner. When did you first know you had a shot to get back and play?
When I started getting back on the field, running and stuff, and seeing how I felt and getting comfortable, I knew I had a chance to make it back.
When you got back in the playoff game, did it feel like maybe, I wish I would have had a game under my belt? Like, did you feel rusty at all when you came back?
I mean, it's still gonna be some rust, because I haven't played in 9 games. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say it was probably a little bit of rust. And in that game, we all think we should have played better. I feel like I could have played better, and did some different things to help us win. But at the end of the day, we didn't play the way we needed to win that game.
You guys have been knocking on the door the past few years. What do you think needs to happen to kick it open?
Play a complete game. Take advantage of opportunities when they're there, especially in the playoffs. You got to be able to capitalize on things, play sound football in all 3 phases, finish games the way we want to finish them, and let everything else take care of itself. But we just got to play a complete game and do the things that we know that we do well, and just play well in all 3 phases.
I mean, you guys were the better team, frankly, that day against the Bengals, and I know it doesn't matter if they score more points. What advice would you have for the Rams? Because I think the Bengals are dangerous if you let them hang around.
You let them hang around, they're going to bite you. It's going to be on. But I just tell them to, make the plays when they're there. Don't let them hang around. Don't let the momentum shift too much. Disrupt the quarterback. They got guys, pass rushers to get to the quarterback. Play the way they've been playing throughout the playoffs with Cooper Kupp, the run and pass, it blending off of each other, and just make the plays when they need to be made, especially in a big game like that. Whoever capitalizes on the plays and make the plays that need to be made usually wins the game.
What do you say to the Ryan Tannehill haters out there?
Look, everybody has adversity, one game doesn't define a player. It's not just one person out there playing by itself. You know, it's a team effort, and things like that happen sometimes. But at the end of the day, I know who Ryan is. I know the type of player that he is. That he's gonna let that fuel him, and not get down on himself. And you know, we all back him, we all behind him, and you know, we all gonna stick together and come back better.
Now, you guys beat the Ravens a couple of years ago after they had a bye week. You played in the wild card round, and then this year the Titans had the bye week. The Bengals played in the wild card round. Does that make it harder, you think, if the team that didn't play in the wild card round to kind of get going, and you're playing a team that just won a playoff game? Does it make it harder for the 1 seed sometimes to have that week off? And I know you didn't play in week 18, but for the rest of your team.
No, not really. It's just in the playoffs, either you're going to take advantage of opportunity or you're not. And the team that does advances, and you know, and that's just the way it is. You win or go home. So you know, you get an extra week with a game off, and you go into the second round, and by that time you should be hitting on all cylinders. And obviously, we didn't take advantage of that.
Mike Vrabel, Coach of the Year. Surely they got that one right.
For sure, got that one right.
What makes him special?
You know, he's played this game for a long time and played at a high level, and played in Super Bowls, so he understands the players. He knows, you know, what we go through every day, and he's a hands-on coach. He takes care of us, and then you know, you see the job that he done with all the injuries that you know we had this year, and still being able to secure the #1 seed, and those guys still playing at a high level. It just speaks volumes of what he demands out of the players and coaches, and was very deserving of that award.
You had 91 different guys play this year. 91. You broke the record in week 12. Yeah. That's how many guys you had this year.
That is crazy.
Who you like Sunday?
I was doing interviews earlier, and I told them last 2 years I have been wrong, so I'm not going to pick a winner. I'm just going to say I hope it's a nail biter. Hope everybody balls out, and you know, whoever wins, they're the champions.
Well, if it's a nail biter, it's going to be the Bengals, because Joe Burrow's going to find a way. If the Rams are going to win this thing, they got to come out and they got to step on the gas rolling, and stay there, right?
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
All right, tell us about Old Spice.
Old Spice. So, Old Spice has this new gentleman's blend, and it smells amazing. It's very good for your skin. They have it where you can put it on your skin. They have it in body wash, and they have it in deodorant, which is long lasting. It smells good. And I'm a person that like to smell good. So if you want to smell good, either after a workout or when you're just getting up because your day started, Old Spice Gentleman's Blend is what you need to smell amazing.
Now, do you have to be a gentleman to use it, or does using it make you a gentleman?
Makes you a gentleman because you're smelling good. So when you smell good, you feel like a gentleman. You want to be around people. You're feeling great. You're up. You're going. So
there's hope for me. What you're saying?
Hope. It's hope.
All I gotta do is use it.
Yes. All you gotta do is use it, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna smell good for the rest of the day. Whenever you use it.
Gentleman, king. He's the man. He does it all. Next year, I don't want to see you next year.
Oh yeah.
I don't want you here next week.
Coming back with vengeance for sure.
That's right. I want you at practice right now.
Yes,
Getting
sir.
ready for Super Bowl 57.
Sure. Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.